Autonomic dysreflexia sucks. And when you have a spinal cord injury, you really don't know where it's coming from, what it could be. There's just a checklist of things you have to go through. And for every person with a spinal cord injury, that checklist is different. For me, it's bladder first. I have a suprapubic catheter, and sometimes sediment gets blocked up in it, and the urine that's in your bladder can't pass through the catheter. So your blood pressure starts spiking and sweat starts pouring off of your body. And for me, what I do is start to move my catheter around and position it in different positions, because positionally you're just moving it around, sometimes even yanking on it or squeezing the catheter up and down the length of the shaft of the catheter will break that plug loose. If that doesn't happen, then you get a big syringe and you flush the catheter, and usually that'll break that sediment plug, and all the urine that's in your catheter will flow out, sometimes 4, 5, 600 cc's. If it's not that, then it's usually your bowels. Either you're constipated or you have diarrhea. If you've had autonomic dysreflexia for a half an hour or so after you checked your bladder and it wasn't your bladder, you're either A, constipated and are going to have to be manually disimpacted, or B, you're going to have diarrhea. There's a third option that's not usual but happens sometimes, and that's your shoes could be pinching your toes, or you could be sitting on a testicle if you're a man. Obviously I wouldn't know for a woman, but generally 9 times out of 10 it's your bladder first, then your bowel. If left untreated, autonomic dysreflexia can cause you to have a heart attack, a stroke, seizures, a number of bad juju that you definitely don't want. There's lots of information on it on the internet, and I encourage you to look for it and learn about it more for yourself.